so thank you all for coming here today. Today we'll be presenting to you new work about new technologies for monitoring the course of bipolar disorder. The symposium is organized by the Canadian Bipolar Organization, which I will tell you briefly a few words about before we start. And first of all, I would like to thank Professor Frontulakis for accepting our proposal to present this symposium to you today. Also all our members for helping out to set this up and be here with you today. I won't spend too much time on this. Just briefly tell you a few words about the Hellenic Bipolar Organization, or EDO as we'd like to call it. EDO in Greek means here, it's misspelled. It's the first NGO for bipolar patients and related mood disorders in Greece. It was founded in 2008 in the memory of Yanni Malliaris, that's my father who had the illness. And it's privately funded by my family and some friends and other families who have been affected by the disease. And the main aim and goal of this organization is to empower patients, bipolar patients, through programs of support, education, and advocacy. So there's a few other organizations around the world working towards these goals and aims. We already had a year trying to accomplish this and get started. And as part of our education efforts, we are trying to present this symposium here to you along with all the tools we hope to disseminate across Greece. And I should just let you know about our forthcoming event as well. Yes, Bipolar, that will be the first art event of bipolar disorder, related to bipolar disorder in Greece. So if you, psychiatrists or psychologists, paint and you want to submit something, you have a few more weeks left. Yeah, you can find more information on yesbipolar.gr. And we have a lot of patients who have been submitting brilliant works, and it will go live in February. Okay, just to overview the symposium, we have two really great people here, Dr. Daniel Lieberman and Dr. Christoph van der Hoven. Dr. Lieberman is a professor of psychiatry at Washington University, and he will be talking to you about Moodchart, his online web system for monitoring mood states in bipolar disorder. And Dr. van der Hoven will be talking about porcupines. These are activity sensors developed for monitoring activities. I'm proud to say I discovered Christoph a few years back ago, hidden in a secret lab at Lancaster University, doing this great work. And Christoph is a computer scientist. He has nothing to do with psychiatry or psychology. And I've been trying to bring him more into our field, and just because you will see his work, I believe has great value to all clinicians and patients. Okay, and just to give you a brief background of the talk, really, I mean, it all started with Krepelin, who was trying to chart his patients. He was one of the first life charters. Then we have other important psychiatrists, Jules Sangs, Louis Judd, and Robert Post, who basically have conducted some of the major prospective studies in bipolar disorder and have highlighted the importance of actually monitoring prospectively this illness for treatment and other purposes. And it's, chronic, recurring, very impairing disease. And I like to think of all three of us as three researchers who develop really thermometers for bipolar disorder. We don't engage so much into treatment with these tools. We don't think that these are tools for actually treating patients, and when patients come with views like that, we tell them it's helpful to your treatment, but you need your doctor or your psychologist. These things don't treat you. Dr. Lieberman will be presenting some interesting work about how this will be evolving into treatment, but myself and with my system I monitor, I see this as more like a thermometer than treatment itself. Okay, so I want to spend more time. I'll present Dr. Lieberman to you, who will be starting the talk with his mood chart.